Hello and good morning, everyone. This is the Morning Garden Show, and I'm here today to tell you that growing season here in Zone 7B is almost about to start. It's another few days, and you will see the mad rush to the stores to purchase items to put in the garden. Today, I may actually go to Walmart and do a video there to see how they have stocked their shelves. Um, this is something that Walmart in my location it will be the last one to actually stock their shelves. They did some seeds, but usually they come in with the seed potatoes. They come in with the asparagus and things like that. They usually try to do a variety of different things so that they have a jump on everyone. But I think it's still a little early to assume that they have all the items in as of yet. But we will see. We will see, folks. Now, I am definitely surprised that they started so early this year. The stores they started definitely early. They put the items in, and people were going to the stores to purchase. The channels that you're watching on YouTube and the hopefully some of the books that you're getting will give you the correct information on how to grow certain things. Because I got to tell you, folks, there are many different ways to grow. Say, for instance, peppers. Peppers, they say, do not give a lot of fertilizer to peppers. Then some say, make sure you fertilize them enough so that they grow. Um, that there's a situation where they have a slowdown. They'll grow and then they'll slow down and stop. And a lot of it is because the fertilizer has depleted from the plant. So, that being said, um, we know that tomatoes are heavy feeders. The question is, are peppers heavy feeders? Hmm. Are they heavy feeders? I think most plants are heavy feeders that grow fast, that only grow in one season. Um, but then again, don't hold me to that because there are a lot of variations in how certain plants consume their nourishment or nutrients. So there you have it. You're going to have to brush up on what you're doing because only thing you're fertilizing a plant for is to kind of get it to go, to not necessarily to make it grow, but to kind of guide it in the direction you want it to grow. If you want more blooms, then you're gonna pick fertilizers that will nourish your plant so that it will produce more blooms. If you want more vegetative growth, then you will plant foods that do that. So if you can get a good fertilizer that will do a combination. Some people look for that. Um, and I got to tell you, folks, I use a lot of the natural fertilizers on my property, and that helps out immensely when you use things like grass clippings and weeds and things of that nature. A lot of people talk about Comfrey, and there's a reason why they talk about Comfrey because it's loaded with nutrients. Um, I have nothing against comfort, but I just I feel a certain way when people only talk about comfort. Is that the only plant that you will get nutrients from? The gentleman, I think someone sent him some comfrey, and he's going to plant it on his property. And comfrey can be evasive, on your property if you get out of control. And once you put it on the property, chances are how do you get rid of it? If you ever want to get rid of it, you can't get rid of it because the roots are so deep and they move around underground. Is that they're not going to be in that same place a year from now. They're going to move around in your yard until they find the locations that they prefer to grow in, and you're not getting rid of them that easy. So before anyone put in comfrey, just make sure that's what you really truly want to do. And that's the name of that game, folks. Comfort. Quality. I think I said that right. Quality. Okay, on that note, folks, this is the Morning Gardener, and I'm telling you that Do your research, understand the plants that you're growing, understand first and foremost your soil. Most plants like a loose soil as opposed to a soil that's got a real hard pan. So you want to deal with that. I use a fork to loosen up my soil. I don't till my soil. I don't dig it and turn it over. I don't need that. All I need to do is use a fork to lift it, to lift it, and to introduce air and to loosen up the soil without destroying the soil structure. That's going to be what I will be doing. That's not going to be something that anyone has to do, but that's something I do because roots cannot, uh, uh, in these soft plants that man created, cannot bore through some of that hard pan that is associated with clay, especially if you got really hard clay. All right, good people, this is the Morning Garden Show. Thank you very much. You have a very good day. Thank you.